Welcome to Fight Watch. I'm Todd Grisham alongside Ruben van Roosmalen, one of the best kickboxers of all time. Is that too much? Am I right?
You might be right.
In glory, and you decide one day, you know what, I'm going to lose 10 pounds and try and win a championship. What possessed you to make that decision as we start your fight here with Gabriel Varga?
I don't know, I just fought everybody already in the lightweight, so I was like, let's go for a new challenge. Let's go down and see if I can get that title too.
So you told me before when I asked you, hey, why have you never fought at 135 before? You said, because I like to eat too much.
Yep.
How did you curb your appetite to lose all that weight?
Just eat different. Just eat a lot, but eat different.
Like
no
what?
No McDonald's.
But you said actually this was the easiest weight cut of your career.
Yeah, it was.
How's that?
Because I was so scared not to make weight. I'm not scared, but I was like, I have to make weight for sure to show people I really can make the weight. So I started like 8 weeks before, already with dropping weight real fast. So.
Is that what you still have to do in order to make weight? You start 8 weeks out?
No, now I know my body better. So now I can start 5 weeks before, so it's better.
So what do you walk around at?
I walk around 170.
170. Yeah. So you have to lose, what, 35 pounds? Right? 35 pounds? Yeah, 35 pounds. That's a lot of pounds.
Yeah, that's a lot of pounds.
Does it cut back on your muscle a lot? Do you feel like you're stronger at 145 as opposed to 135?
No, I'm stronger on featherweight, yeah.
Yeah?
I'm a lot stronger, yeah. I feel like better. I feel my body is like prepared better, not lazy, and I get the good nutrition, so.
And how are you feeling here right now as we watch you getting ready to step into the ring? Because you've never had a fight at 135, and not only is it just a fight, you're fighting for the world title.
Yeah. I know, I was excited. I was like ready. I knew we had a good camp. Preparation was good, weight cut went smooth. I was reloaded, so I was ready to go.
And what did you think about your opponent, Gabriel Varga?
I think Gabriel is a real good fighter. The first time I saw him fight was in Dubai, when I defended my lightweight title against Risty. He was fighting Mosop Amrani. I didn't expect him to win from Mosop because Mosop is an experienced, explosive, good fighter, but the first 2 rounds he took some good shots and then he just dominated the rest of the fight, so I was impressed.
So mentally, we know how great you are physically in the ring, but what kind of fighter are you mentally?
I think I'm a better fighter mentally than physically. I think my mindset is where I am now, so I'm not physical. So I think my mindset to win is different than the other guys.
What do you think when you see this guy walk into the ring?
And I'm not really, I'm emotional, but not really emotional to him.
So you're not like, I'm about to kill this guy?
No, not really like that. I just want to dominate him and just be better than him. If I go too much on emotion, you do stupid shit, so I don't want to do that.
So Gabriel Varga fighting out of Canada.
Yeah.
You don't like Canadians, do you?
I do. I like Canada, but
there's no big rivalry between the Netherlands and Canada that I don't know about?
Not really.
Yeah.
Just my 2 featherweight opponents were Canadian, but that's it.
Well, Joseph Valtellini's a Canadian.
I know.
What a piece of garbage that guy is.
Yeah, for real. But he's Italian too, I think, right?
Yeah, part Italian. That's the only thing that saves him.
Might be.
Yeah. So what do you want to do when you're done kickboxing? You said you want to start your own gym?
I think so. I just want to manage fighters, I think, and start our own gym.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my dad, we built everything from nothing, We built from scratch. I fought professional fights in my home gym just to get experience, to get my name better. But I think I made a good road for the younger fighters just to go up in an easier way.
And some people who don't know this, Ruben's father also was a great kickboxer. In fact, knocked out Vladimir Klitschko when he was a kickboxer. How old were you when that happened? Do you remember that at all?
No, I don't really remember that. I think I was like 6 years or something. I was just really small.
But growing up, it was having a dad as a fighter. Was that cool? Was that
really cool? Yes, of course. Like back in the days, when you were one of the fighters from every village or something, you were good people. Everybody wanted to be the fighter of the.
In America, a lot of kids on the playground say stuff like, "Oh, well, my dad can beat up your dad." Any kids say that to you?
No. No, I always wanted to beat my dad, but I think it never's gonna happen. He's too big, too strong.
He's huge. He's a massive man.
So, too bad.
You know, I see you guys, we eat at the buffet sometimes at the hotels we're staying at, and you and your dad, I swear, put down at least 15 plates of breakfast one time together.
Yeah, I know. It was in Lyon, I think.
Yeah.
You were eating so much because I had an off time then.
Yeah.
And my dad likes to eat, I like to eat, so. And breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. So.
Well, when I walked into the restaurant, you were carrying a giant plate of food, and I said, whoa, man, pump your brakes. And you said, brother, this is my third plate.
Yeah, but that breakfast was so good, I couldn't stop, so.
Yeah, well, you have to stop now because you're fighting in a couple weeks.
Yeah, about 4 more weeks, so that time.
And you talked before about maybe going up and fighting at 170. What would how would your diet change? Would it just be eat whatever you want at that point?
No, I think I'm just gonna eat whatever I want, but on a healthy way. I'm not gonna eat McDonald's, I think. Just like the good carbs. Now,
instead of McDonald's, maybe do Arby's.
It's not something like that. With some extra lettuce, but.
Yeah, I understand. So are you nervous at all right now as they're making the ring introductions? You're fighting for a world title?
No, when I'm in the ring, I'm not nervous anymore. It's more like the wait moment before the fight. When you have to wait in the dressing room after you warmed up, then for me, it's the most nervous moment before the fight.
What's the scariest you've ever been in your career?
I'm always scared. I'm not scared of my opponent, just scared to lose.
You're not scared of getting hurt? You're not scared of the punches?
No, not really.
What's it like when you lost to Sidichai? How did that affect you?
The bruises and everything, the heel, it's just like more the feeling of losing is what hurts most, I think, for me at least. I don't care about the injuries.
When you say it hurts, because you feel like you let down your friends and family, or because?
No, I let down myself.
Yeah.
I don't care about other people. I just care about myself. You know? Not that I lost the fight.
You know, that's what I said to my ex-wife. All I care about is myself. And we're divorced. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Sometimes you have to be selfish.
Right. Sometimes you do. I agree. So you're 27 years old. You're fighting for another world title, taking on Gabriel Varga. There's your dad towering over you in the corner. What's he like between rounds?
He's emotional. You think he's the most nervous guy in the corner. He's always more nervous than me because I have the same. When students of me fight, I'm more nervous for them because you can't control what he's doing. When I fight myself, I know I'm controlling everything, so I'm not nervous. But my dad is really nervous. He and my friend Sean, he's always in my corner too.
Sean?
Yeah, one time they forgot about where the mouthpiece was. So I as a fighter had to calm them down to tell them where the mouthpiece was. So yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, Sean seems like maybe you could find a better guy in the corner than him.
He's a really good guy.
Yeah?
He's
Is
like
your friend?
He's a good friend. He's like more like a brother.
Yeah?
Like he's like everything, like he knows how I'm feeling. He's a good fighter too. He fought UFC. He's still fighting, so he knows how I'm feeling. So
He just has to find your mouthpiece.
yeah, that's the only thing. He gave me water from my mouthpiece.
Do you hear, like when you're fighting in front of this many people, do you notice the crowd during a fight? Do you hear the roars and the cheers?
No, not really. It's like weird. Like you only see the rope I only see the ropes and everything around is like black. And sometimes I hear the voice from my corner, but that's it.
And during stare down, some guys say, oh, I can see into their soul, I can tell they're scared, I can...
That's all bullshit.
So what do you see when you looked at them right there?
I just look at my opponent like, I don't know. I just like to look in the eyes, I don't know. I always like to watch people in the eyes, even when I talk to people normally. Just like to look in the eyes. You can see a lot. It's not like you can see the soul or shit, that's bullshit. But you always can see in somebody's eyes how he's prepared, like how nervous he is, how sure he is about his case.
So this your first fight here at this weight? Gabriel Varga, are you trying to impose your will early and show him what you're all about at this weight class?
Yeah, always. Always trying to show, like, immediately, like, I'm the dominant fighter. But also he was saying, like, he expected me to not to be strong at this weight and be light. And I just wanted to show him, like, that was good. I was in good shape. I was stronger on this weight than I was on lightweight, so.
You look like a bulldog.
I'm better looking.
Maybe than a French bulldog, but not an English bulldog.
Yeah, I'm always the shorter guy, so that's maybe like that's why.
But it's interesting. He's a taller guy in this fight. He looks a little. I mean, as far as complete composure, he's bigger than you, even though you've come down a weight.
Yeah, he's taller. Yeah, it looks like. They're all taller than me, so I think I'm the smallest guy in every weight. So.
He's big into knees. Who's hit you with the hardest knee you've ever been hit with?
I think Risty had hard knees, and Myrtle, he has dirty knees too.
Dirty.
Yeah, he cut me open with the first one, so I had to give him a payback for that.
He's at 170. Why don't you go up and take him one more time?
Because me and Myrtle, we're good friends now. After our fight, we became friends, so I don't like to fight against friends. It's still like...
Well, who's your biggest enemy? Who do you hate that you can pick up and
I
fight
hate
against?
nobody. Nobody. I don't know. I don't have a hate feeling to any opponent because like...
No one's disrespected you?
They all disrespect me because they want to fight me, but besides that, you know. Yeah. And I don't have hate to nobody. We all come there to have the same accomplishment to get the title. So I know how hard it is to work to get in this shape, to get ready for a fight. So
how are you doing so far here in round one?
I think I'm doing good, you know. I think Gabriel, like, he's a tricky fighter. He hit me with some good shots the first round, like some front kicks in my face.
Your nose is bleeding.
Yeah, because it was the front kick. I think the first front kick, he put his feet in my face. So I didn't like that, so
yeah,
he got me a little angry. But besides that, you know, and even though he's good at the outside, but even though he fights good at the outside, he also comes a lot in to fight short.
Do you change your strategy at all for a 3-round fight as opposed to 5 rounds?
Nah, not really.
You don't ever fight 3 rounds anymore, though, do you?
To be honest, like from my first professional fight, in that time it was all 5 rounds. So when the K1 came to Holland, it became 3 times 3. So I had to adjust because I was really a 5-round fighter, always been. So you know, for me, it's easy to fight 5 rounds than 3.
So he kind of hit you with everything he's got, and you're still coming right at him.
Yeah. I was impressed by his power. His technique is good. He was fast. Yeah. Of course, he hit good, but it's not like he has the real power to knock me down or anything. I didn't felt like I was in any danger with any punch he hit me with.
You're breathing a little heavy.
Yeah, because I felt the nose.
Yeah.
It was in Denver, of course they say the attitude, but I didn't feel anything about that. So.
The altitude didn't affect you, huh?
No, not at all.
You think a lot of it's people's heads?
I think so. I think when people think like, oh, the altitude is high, so it's going to be heavy, then everything's going to be heavy. If you think you're tired, you're going to be tired. So I think it's a little mental game too. But you know, my opponent fights at the same area as me, so we both have influence on it. So.
Well, some guys get there a couple weeks early to train and acclimate to the altitude, but you didn't bother.
No, I don't bother. I just got my team and my town, so that's it. I got my own team, and I like to stick to the last moment to that.
Robin van Roosmalen drops Gabriel Varga.
Wow.
2, 3.
Is that a set combination, or were you just letting your hands go?
No, we never have really combinations for a fight, you know.
Really?
No,
You never think I'm throwing a jab, right hand, left low kick?
Never. No,
ever.
it's just like on feeling. Like, what do you feel? I think it's the best way. If it's too forced, it's too slow.
Wow. Well, that was certainly quick. So right here, you're thinking, go for the kill, go for the kill?
No, not really. I didn't want to gas out. Everything I wanted to throw was explosive, but I didn't want to gas out. Especially because we still had time to go, and I know he has good endurance. He can go 5 rounds, so I put out the pace, but not really like I'm going crazy.
Now that knockout punch or knockdown punch, how much percentage of power did you have behind that punch?
I always throw every punch with full power, so at least I try.
Yeah. Is his body language telling you anything right now?
No, not really. I know I hurt him with the punch, but you can see he recovers good. He's still in the fight, so I didn't want to force things.
Look at his face. His eyes almost swollen shut.
Yeah, I know he could feel the power. I know he could feel the difference between me and the other featherweight. That's for sure. And it's with that 8-ounce gloves, it's different than a 10-ounce. I don't know why, but they're so much smaller.
Yeah. You prefer smaller gloves?
Yeah, I do.
So what could you do in, let's say, MMA with those small gloves if someone wants to stand and strike with you?
I think it's just a little touch. It's going to be enough with them small gloves.
Yeah. You'd be more worried about hurting your hand, wouldn't you?
No, but with the small gloves, it's different. You know, you have to be accurate. That's it. The power doesn't matter. You have to be accurate.
Good. Speaking of accurate, what an uppercut that was.
Does well. He throws hooks and mixes in uppercuts. Likes to fight in the pocket, now doing combos. He's got Varga in trouble. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Walk to me, fighter. You want to keep going? Here we go.
It started good, but I know my pace will be better. I will be physical better.
Oh. So you can taste it at this point.
Yeah, that's why my dad was like 30 seconds to go. So I was like, let's see if we can finish it. But he hung on tough. He's just still fighting back.
He is.
Yeah, you knew if Varga is a good fighter, you don't put him away easy.
He's a champion, right?
Yeah, that time he was the champion, yeah. You're not the champion for nothing.
So what's your dad's message to you right here? You've obviously had the fight won, basically, just don't screw it up, right?
No, he was like, yo, calm down. It was like, relax, don't get crazy, just be precise, be focused.
Oh.
I think.
So is it, what, a straight right and then follow the left hook?
Yeah, we get left to the body, straight right, left hook.
Man. Do you would you rather knock a guy down with a body shot or a head shot?
It doesn't matter. Really, it's both nice, but I like the body shots.
Yeah, well the body shots are a little tougher to get, right?
Yeah, and they hurt, it really hurt.
Yeah.
Like if you got knocked down by a punch, it don't hurt. You don't feel it, but the body shot you feel it.
If there was a guy at a bar standing there and I said, Robin, you got one punch, you got to knock him out with, which punch would you throw?
Left hook.
To the face.
Yeah, always. Yeah,
well, listen, one of our cameramen, his name's Damien. He's been talking a lot of shit about you.
know,
Could you
always.
give him a left hook to the face, please?
For sure. I give him a bitch slap to the face.
All right, round 3.
Yes.
This is the shutdown round, isn't it? He can't last out of the third, surely.
Yeah, this one, I think it's going to give him an option like to give everything and let's see where you're going to end. But
right.
We knew it. At that moment, he already hurt his leg. I gave him some good low kicks before. We saw him like limping a little bit. I really like this fight because, you know, like I said, Varga, he came to fight. He give a good show, so that's what I like. Don't hanging, clinching, run away, shit. Just fighting.
What's your favorite kick? Low kick?
Yeah, right low kick. I like the inside kick too. Left inside.
Oof. Look how red his legs are, his stomach, his washboard abs are all bloody looking, his face is beat up. He's still coming.
Yeah, he's still fighting. Like,
Oh.
It's not easy to put him away. I already saw it when he fought against Mosa. It's too bad like he's not fighting for glory anymore. Varga, I really liked him.
Yeah?
It's good for the division.
Him and Adamchuk had a couple battles.
Yeah, I saw, yeah.
Oh, he's backed up against the ropes. Right when you think he's about to go down, he'll throw a nice little 1-2.
Yeah. He keep fighting back.
So who's your favorite fighter growing up? Who did you like to watch?
Roman.
Yeah.
Easy, yeah, it's easy. I'm happy he could train with him a little bit, like before my fights in Breda, before he died.
Without him, probably Glory's not here today.
No, I think so. I think like the whole kickboxing wasn't it was now without him. I think he's a legend. He introduced kickboxing in Holland, as Dutch fighter in Thailand. So.
Yeah. He kind of caught you with a punch there. Does he hurt you at all?
No, he didn't hurt me. He hit me with some good punches for sure, but he didn't hurt me. Like I didn't feel like he had the power to put me down. Yeah, his tricky shot was like the front kick to the face.
Yeah, he keeps missing to the left every time.
Yeah, but he was throwing them a lot, and nobody likes a foot in his face. So.
Who's the best kicker that you faced?
I think Sirisa is a good kicker, but I think Patch was kicking hard.
Yeah, really?
I think like, yeah.
Yeah, how did your right arm feel the next day after fighting Patch Panwar?
It was a little sore. but
sore?
But good enough to party. So
good enough to party? You just drank with your left hand instead of the right?
Yeah.
That was a tough fight.
Yeah, it was a tough fight. Yeah, but like I said, all the tough fighters, they're good fighters. They're tough, they kick hard. They just they don't need to clinch because it's glory, you know.
Yeah.
Besides that, that's what they do.
Look at Varga, bless his heart. He's hanging in there.
Yeah, he keeps going, you know. He takes his beating like a man. Like, you know, he comes to fight. Like I said, don't run away. Just keep there. And he fights back, so.
Yeah.
It's like this is other fights like that makes me excited. For this I want to wake up every morning, not like the bullshit fights.
Do you like training?
I do. Really, I do. It's not only training, it's like it's your job.
Yeah. Well, like Joseph Valtellini can't fight anymore because of concussions, but he goes to the gym every day and trains 2-3 hours.
I think it's like in.
Nice hook.
Yeah, it's like how he is, you know. It's like if you're doing it for so long every day. Even when I'm on holiday, I'm trying to train just because I like it, just to stay fit.
Are you a big runner?
Yeah, I run like 3 times a week. I like all training. I like all sports. So.
Well, he's throwing wild punches. He's giving everything he's got.
Yep. He kept going.
It's got to be so frustrating for him. You've landed 53 punches to his 24 to the head.
Yep.
That knee and that push kick to the face is kind of looks like that's his 2 best weapons.
2 best weapons, yeah, especially the push kick. You hit me a couple times with it. His punches were not bad either, but it's like not like he has the real power. At least not that time.
So does your father usually tell you what he thinks the score is after like 3 rounds? Obviously you know you're winning this fight, but typically would he be like, hey, it's 3 rounds in, we're up 3-0, or it's 2-1?
Yeah, he's like, this round you won, this round he was like, you're close. But when he already say like it's close, for me, like I lost that fight. I lost that round, I mean.
Because he's going to be more optimistic usually?
No, he's like real honest. When I lost that round, he tells me. You know, but for myself, when he say like it's a close round, I lost it for myself. You know, I want to dominate every round. I want to win every round. So for me, it's a little heads up to step up the game. You know, put on more pressure, give him more.
And you started downstairs and finished upstairs.
Yeah, at the moment I feel like I had my rhythm. My dad was like, you know, put up the pace, put your combinations together, and we'll see what happens.
Oof.
On that punch, we trained a lot. Me and my dad and my boxing coach, we trained a lot of that punch, like slip the jab and come back with the right straight or right uppercut.
You're just walking right through his punches too.
Yeah, but now I felt so comfortable. I was like, you know, my dad was just like walking down.
Oh, that one just missed. That was the home run shot.
It was the right hand I talked about, like.
Oh, he had his hands down. And how could you miss that punch? What are you doing in there? Unbelievable. Got him again.
Yeah, he still
the feints are working too.
Yeah, the feints, we worked a lot on that. But that's always in my game, man. I like good feints, especially because they're all scared of the power, so they're going to react on it anyway. I think that was the round. It's the last round. Now he quits.
I'm surprised he even made it this far.
Yeah, me too, to be honest. I didn't expect him to last this long.
Here we go. Talk us through this.
So I started with the body, going right straight to the middle.
Split his guard perfect.
Yes, come around the corner, slip, and come back with the right.
Oh.
Like I said, it's like all feeling, you know.
He's done.
Yeah.
Now you won the title, you put on the belt, and you wore it around the hotel all night.
I slept with it. I was so proud on that, so.
Like a chastity belt.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, for me it was like, that was my favorite accomplishment, and favorite like fight, for sure.
Really? Better than when you won your lightweight title?
Yeah, because I already always was lightweight, so for me making that weight, and after winning the Fast and Furious, I was like, this is my weight. But then I came down, nobody expected me to make weight, nobody expected me to be strong at that weight, win the title, so for me, it was like a good accomplishment.
Absolutely, man. Well, hey, thanks for doing Fight Watch with us.
Thank
That was
you.
a lot of fun. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're watching Glory Kickboxing, the next generation of stand-up fighting. You got the most exciting fighters in the world. You got the most non-stop action.
And the best knockouts. Subscribe here.